Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're getting ready to leave Brookville and head back down to the garage. I try to take advantage of this if I happen to be in Brookville and the RV happens to need washed. This is the time to do it. Up here in Brookville they have a truck wash up here where I can get it washed, where two guys get scrub brushes and buckets and they power wash it and then go all over it scrubbing it for $50. So then I'll take advantage of that. When I get back down to the garage, it'll be all dry. This would be an ideal time to give it another coat of wax or 2 or 5. So that's it. Today we get the spray's already starting. I need to close my windows, I guess. Alright, here comes the spraying thing. Spraying soap. Going down the sides. And the soap are all down. And they've already begun scrubbing. Maybe I'll open up these back blinds for a change. What's happening, Bella? What's happening to our RV? What's happening? What's happening to our RV? Huh? What's them guys up there doing? Well, they're going round 2. They give it a once over with a soap on it, and then it's sprayed off again, and go around it a second time. Bit better. Here comes the spray thing back up. Wow, that's better. The bounder's had a bath. Now we're gonna, by the time we get to an hour drive, a nice clear day, it'll be thoroughly dry by the time we get down to the garage. I'm probably gonna have to stop and go down. I don't know if I have enough wax to do it or not. I might have to go pick up some more wax, but Betty's gonna get waxed again and she'll be shining. Okay, we're back at the garage. Let's fast forward a day. Rainy. We got back a decent time yesterday. I was able to actually get a coat of wax on most of the bounder while it was clean. Now, once it rains, I'll have to go wiping it down or give it a light wash. But it's looking a lot better. So we come back and there's a bunch of packages. We're here for the bounder. And for some reason, I only ordered one front shock. I don't know why it sticks in my head. I think the first pair of shocks I ever bought came in a set of two. They were air shocks for an older little muscle car, and that's always stuck in my head that they came in twos. So I'll have to go pick up a second one. Actually, I'll pick that up locally at AutoZone. But new front Gabriel Ultra shocks for the front. And also is a new steering stabilizer. Let's see. And the airbags came in. Oh, what's in here? Oh, this is just a thing of self-leveling die-core sealant. I'm going to do the front and rear seam up on the roof to recaulk it. And what else came? The airbags. Now, they kind of look small to me, but I double and triple checked. Therefore the bounder. I got the Firestone airbags, and they come with brand new airlines. And there's a little protective pad that goes on the top and bottom of each one, and all the other fittings and everything included. So, airbags, they're here. I got and for the plug-in cord, the 30 amp plug-in cord for the bounder, the plug that goes on the end of the cord, I don't know, the thing on the bottom is messed up and it doesn't hold the cord in tight. So I've just been careful with it. I really don't plug in that often, so it hasn't been too big of a concern. And once in a while I do, like here at the garage. But I wanted to go ahead and put a new plug on the end of that. That's in. And well, I got the female end too for another cord I have. So those are in. And for now, And I don't know if I'm putting rear shocks on the bounder or not. Those don't appear to have leaked. There's no oil seeping out of them. I think they're still good, but I'm going to have a closer look just to be sure while I'm doing all of this. And last is the brake pads. It's the other thing that kind of comes in pair. When you get a set of brake pads, it's enough to do both sides. And then, like I say, that first set of shocks, it came in a set. You don't just do one. So it just always kind of sticks with me that shocks come in pairs, and well, some do, some don't. But brand new Wagner brake pads. There's a set for that'll do 2 for one side and 2 for the other side. And then there's a second set in here to also do the rear ones. So I'll have all new brake pads the whole way around. Thing about brake pads is, and maybe I did a video on this, and I'll maybe post it at the end. Why I'm doing those now. Those brakes are probably only worn about 50%. So why am I going to put new brakes on it? Because last time I put those on, run around the country a time and a half, and by the time I was out in Oregon, I had about 15 or 16,000 miles on it. A couple of brakes, they started to squeal a little bit. And the reason is there are wear indicators on here, and believe it or not, some people break those off because they say they're annoying and there's still a lot of life left in the pad. The trouble is, if you don't have that early warning, that's by design. They're intended to, once they get down so far, to start squealing. That's an early warning that your brakes are starting to get, on the low side. So they started squealing out in Oregon, and you know what? For $39.99 for the fronts and $39.99 for the backs, for basically $80, I can do my brake job for $80. And if you let these wear down too thin and they dig into the rotors, well, and you ruin the rotors, that job gets mighty expensive really quick. So it's better to put new pads on it periodically when you know they're getting down. It's just so much cheaper to just put pads on it. The other thing about that was I was out in Oregon when that happened, and still to pay a shop to do that, I'm back here at the garage where all my tools are at, and jacks and things I can jack this up safely, all my tools here to do it. I can put these on myself. I've got $80 into it. I paid a Max's Garage, I think it was, in Oregon to put all new pads on it. It cost me almost $400. So even though they're only about half worn or so now, I don't want to wear them the rest of the way out and be out somewhere across the country. It's cheap enough. I'll put new pads on it now, and that's going to be plenty of miles, plenty of life that I can go the whole way out around the country and then some, and I can be back here the next time they're due. So, yeah, it's a shame. They're only half worn, but they're cheap, okay? It's cheap to do them now and not ruin rotors and not paying somebody else to do it. So that's why they're going to go ahead and get fresh new pads all the way around. Yes, 1 box, 2 boxes, fronts and backs. And Bella's hanging out with me in the garage. I bought her little dog bed. Maybe I should have got her a little bit bigger one, but she don't care. She's happy to lay out here on the cool concrete floor too. But it's a cool day. I thought I'd bring her bed out. And here's what I'm up against as far as starting this job. Tomorrow, I don't know how much of this I can get done tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain almost all day today. I think it's going to quit this evening. Obviously, the bounder's too big to put in this standard size garage. It's not a big. It doesn't have 12-foot doors, okay? And it's not long enough to put the bounder in either. It's 30 feet. I think it's 30 feet deep. Maybe it's more, but still the bounder's 34 foot. It just ain't gonna happen. So I have to do it out here in the elements. I might work on it tomorrow. I'm not sure. After that, there's a stretch of hot weather where it's going to be in the upper 80s. It's going to be out here in full sun. The RV is going to be cooking. It's going to be hot in there. And instead of just running the air conditioner non-stop, on those hot days, what I've done in the past was put it over here. I parked over here beside the garage, and the morning hours of getting shade. The leaves are on the trees enough; they're starting to provide a lot of shade. Half of the RV or more is not baking in the sun, and then like late afternoon too, it gets shade from the garage and this other big tree up here. So I don't want to have it apart and then that heat move in day after tomorrow, and then be stuck out there in the hot sun. And I don't know, I might put the work off. All that to say, I might put getting this job started for the 3 or 4 days, 5 days maybe. It's gonna be hot, and just do it next weekend. So I'll have to see. I might have a helper lined up that's going to play a part in it. See what happens. So I think that's all that's going on. It's a rainy day. I'm not going to start on it today, but I think I might work on getting a little more organizing done here in the garage. I've been working at that off and on a little bit. Today'd be a good day to do that. So Bella and I just might hang out here for a while and get some overdue organizing done. Hey, Bella. Oh, Bella. We're going to hang out in the garage for a while today. Alright, obviously I'll probably be back with a couple of RV project videos soon. Bella, where are you going over there? Alright, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. I'll see you next time.